Larry catches the biggest bass.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. So today we're out on the lake. We got up early this morning and I just want to catch fish the way I want to catch them. I feel like I've done so many tournament videos. I'm starting to get tired of it. Or not tournament videos, challenge videos. Sorry, I've done so many like challenges to where like, I have these 3 lures and I'm going to catch a fish from every single one of them, to where I start feeling like a bad fisherman when it's 12 o'clock and I haven't caught a single fish. So I was like, what can I do to, change that up a little bit? And I was like, I just need to bring my own stuff and go fishing, do a real fishing video. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I want to take a trip. I still haven't taken out my new kayak. I rigged it out. I don't even think y'all have seen any of those videos yet, but that's gonna be the next project, is going out for a real fishing trip on a real lake, catching real bass. So we're out on a real lake today. We're gonna try to catch a few. We got only stuff that I want to throw. I'm gonna try to force feed them a little bit today. We got top waters, we got a crankbait, a jerkbait, and also a slobber knocker. So that being said, this is the only top water we have. Also, I also only brought 1 box of tackle. So I threw a Chapo out here a couple weeks ago and it didn't really do too hot, so I figured I'd bring out a walking bait and see if maybe we could get a couple to eat that. But it's officially summer. It's hot. Days are getting long. In my opinion, best time of the year. So we gotta take full advantage of it while it's here. We gotta take full advantage of topwater season while it's here. This walking bait that we're throwing right here, this is a drift walker. No, this is a Jaywalker 100. For sure, good old standard walking bait, bone color. Should have a coal shad with me also. Never caught any fish from over here, but figured it was worth a try with the little walking bait. Water's not too deep right here, not too shallow, not too deep. Probably both. Probably both. I almost broke all my rods this morning putting in. That would have been nice, because I still would have came out. Instead of 7-foot rods, I would have had a whole bunch of 3.5-foot rods. So right here we got a Berkeley Dime 6-foot diving crankbait. This color has been money here historically in the past. Like over the summer, it seems like it's always done pretty good. And then we got it paired up on a Abu Garcia Revo SX, my favorite reel out of the new Revo line, and an Ugly Stick carbon rod. I don't know, y'all probably haven't even seen this rod too much this year. It's a good moving bait rod. This is a 7-foot medium. Probably not the best for anything you have to set the hook on. It's not super stiff, but it's not super stiff. Doesn't have the best backbone for setting the hook, but has the perfect action for a crankbait. Soft enough, the fish comes up and jumps. It has some give to it, but also it does have enough backbone for like a treble hook bait. So I'm gonna cast this crankbait out, try a whole bunch of different retrieves with it. Hopefully we can hook up on our first fish. There's a brush pile or something right there, some sticks. No, I think I got it. Huh. There we go. Good one. Don't come off. I haven't seen him yet. He feels good though. Feels like I have him hooked in the mouth, so he should actually be what he looks like. There we go. The first one, boys. Not a bad one. I mean, he ate it right off the top too, which is kind of crazy. Oh, come here. Got him. Let's go. Got him with the tree limb. Awesome. There's our first dime fish of the day. All right, boys. All right, guys. Fish number one. Check him out. Beautiful fish. We're gonna get a weight on him. I think I said this in the last video, but I love weighing them so much more than having to link them. I didn't predict, so too late. I would have said 3, 2.8. I mean, he has a body, like, these fish in here are just so fat. Definitely not a lack of bait in here. He has a little dark spot on his head, that's cool. A little mole. Awesome, thank you, on the dime. Start the morning. Thank you. All right, and like I said today, guys, we're not going for, you know, the most fish on whatever. I would like to catch a couple on top water. I might throw the top water a little bit more just because that is a, you know, limited time of day. Probably not super ideal to throw it at 11 o'clock. So, you know, whatever's working, that's what I'm gonna throw out. I'd like to try that jerkbait out some too. I feel like the jerkbait could be pretty good. I feel like the jerkbait, the two most underrated lures are a jerkbait and a popper. A popper is underrated because I feel like a lot of people go straight for like a choppo or a big walking bait or, you know, some other topwater. But a popper, you catch them all on it. Big, small, anything will eat a popper. And then second, a jerkbait. I feel like jerkbait is very much like a fall lure or a winter lure in a lot of people's mind. But I mean, this time of year, they'll eat it too, especially like if they're like short striking a crankbait. Sometimes I just want that pause of a jerkbait. Man, that was cool. I mean, like the first handle turn he was on, he was like up underneath, he was probably up underneath that little stick that I caught him on. Or that was in the net with him. I feel like he was right underneath that. There's another. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's a fish. It's number 2. The spot lock right here. This one doesn't feel as big, but I'll say that. He'll come up and be bigger. Come here. He doesn't look as big. Just get him in there. Oh, don't be difficult, dude. Got you. Hey, how does this crankbait look how this crankbait, like 2 hooks are through the upper lip and then one is not. I'm not really sure I'm supposed to get that back out. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Little optical illusion. All right, there's number 2. We're not gonna weigh him. He's not a 2 pounder. He's a pound or so. Cool. Thank you, sir. See you later. Probably should put my phone in here so I don't lose it in the water. I just saw a little hot spot right here. I need to get a few casts in here. I might even switch over to the jerkbait. I'll get 4 or 5 more casts and nothing comes on the crankbait. I'll throw that jerkbait. So we got a full morning. We've only fished a little bit of the lake, so I'm gonna keep pushing. Hopefully that's not a bad idea. I know they say don't leave fish to find fish, but we caught 2 out of this spot. One was decent, the other one wasn't too crazy, so maybe if the other one was like a 3 or 4 pounder, I'd stay. I'll get a cast out here and see if there's anything hanging out. Whole tree just fell over. That's fresh too because it's still green. You know, I don't really have too many fears on the water. I mean, of course, like falling, not falling in the water, but drowning, that would suck. But that is like a fear of mine that I only think about when I think about it. Like when I'm up close against the bank, going parallel with the bank. If one of these trees fell on me and I like didn't hear it pop, it just fell over, that would suck. Because I guess also too, as long as the trunk doesn't, or like the trunk of the tree, the main part of the tree doesn't hit you, you'd probably be all right. But that's like not trying to spread fear through these videos, but if you're gonna be scared of something, that's probably a pretty good thing to be scared of on the water. Especially depending on like where you're fishing at. You know, if you're out west fishing the desert lakes, then, or like the rock, well, the rocks could fall too, gosh. It's just a 3/8 ounce slobber knocker. I think this is a heron colorway, I wanna say. The little paddle tail on it, power swimmer. And this should be either 15 or 17. I feel like I put 17 on my spinnerbait and slobber knocker combo, which this is the spinnerbait and slobber knocker combo. I like to throw the slobber knocker if there's a whole bunch of grass. Like if I was bringing up a whole bunch of grass on that crankbait, I'll throw the slobber knocker, but I would cast, like leave it out there and let it sink a little bit, and then just bring it right over the top of that grass. Even get it stuck and like pop it a few times to bring it up out of the grass. And some of the coolest seats are when you pop it and then like it just gets tight, and then you have to, you know, try to set the hook. Oh man, there's not any grass out here. I wish that would happen. All right, we're gonna throw the last bait we haven't thrown over here. Jerk bait, Stunner 112. It has a little bit of flash on it, so. Historically, there's been like a lot of bait in these pockets and then just in this general area, so. Hopefully this will be a good lure to imitate some of that bait. Then there's a heron flying off right there, so that's also a good sign. There we go. There's one on the jerkbait. Little one, top of the head. That's why it felt so weird. I was like, something feels like it got that. But also, I don't know. All right, there's fish number 3. Not a crazy big one, but a fish, nonetheless. It's a good sign. Well, actually, I don't know if that's a good sign or not. We caught a small one on the jerkbait. All right, this is my one box of tackle I brought with me. We're gonna switch out our dime for a different color. Also, I might throw a little bit smaller one because I'm gonna go fish some pockets back in here. Not too crazy deep. This one should dive about 4 feet. Yeah, 4 foot. So got the little shad pattern. The crazy thing, like the more I fish, the more I realize, like you could have the right bait, the right color, everything, but your size is just one size too small. So instead of the 6 foot diving, you might need the 8 foot, or instead of the 6, you might need the 4. So maybe the shallow, smaller profile might do better. It's crazy, like you go down that first bank, you catch 2, but you could have caught 8 if you would have had the one that dives 2 more feet. Now it's only about 8. It's already starting to get hot. We've reached that part of the summer where you got from 5 or first light until, you know, about 9 o'clock before you start thinking about it. And then from that 9 to 11, if the bite's not good, I'm probably not staying. So it's about 8 now and it's starting to get to that. These fish better start biting. I kind of regret not bringing a worm rod. I didn't want to bring a worm because it's just kind of slow for what I want it to do today, but now that I'm out here and feeling the heat, and there's no wind, no clouds, no nothing. Worm probably wouldn't have been that bad of an idea. All right, we're gonna put the lipless down and tie that popper on, see if we can't get something going again, get a few little confidence bites going. Not saying we're losing confidence, because never that, but it would be nice to catch a couple. I feel like the popper could get us back on track. It is heating up, but it still is early enough in the morning where I feel like one will come up and eat it, or a few, hopefully. It's just the only one I brought. I feel like everything I have is too fast for them. Maybe a jerkbait if I had to pick something, but still early in the morning. I feel like I should be getting not necessarily much on the crankbait, but 8 more than I am. Also, it could be a later in the day deal. There we go. There's one. It's been a minute. I don't even know what this is. It could be a bass. Might not be. I feel like it's been like 2 hours since we've caught one. Oh, hey there. Hey. I just want to put you in the net so I can hold you. Okay, I might have to pop it. I don't like how this is going. I mean, he didn't look big. He's not big. Okay, how about a flip? Oh, we got you pretty good. Flip you into the net. I will say one mental hurdle that I struggle with this time of year is like staying out. You know, it's that 9-10 o'clock period rolls around. I know sometimes like the later in the day it gets, it might sound crazy, and the hotter it gets, the better the bite can get. But sometimes I struggle with, like, you know, being able to stay out. Also, it's 100 degrees. I don't think there's very many people that wouldn't struggle. You know, if you're fishing for money, it's one thing, but like just out here fun fishing, like I can come finish this evening. But also, it seems like every time you stay, it's always rewarding. Whether or not it's catching fish, there might be, you know, you get to see a bald eagle eat like a bluegill or something like that. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit, so helps me out, and maybe that'll help pick the bite up a little bit. I think I'm gonna stick to this crankbait just to cover water for the rest of the day. It's been the best lure so far. There we go. There's another one. Not a big one. Get a quick flip. Oh, hey. There's another one on the back. All right, awesome. There's another one with a black spot. Cool. Thank you, sir. There's one. Oh, that was a big one. That was a good one. I was trying to spot lock and I was in an awkward place and I brought him up. He jumped and came off. That was a good one. That was the biggest one of the day. Oh well. Story of the day. I don't know what I was trying to do. I was trying to keep pressure on them, so I was raising my rod tip up. Then also I was trying to, wait. There's another one. Huh? Okay, whatever. I was trying to keep pressure on that fish, raising my rod tip up. And then I started leaning back, and then he was swimming up, and I saw him jump. And then next thing I know, the next frame after I blink is the fish is up in the air, my crankbait's over here. I'm like, ooh, that doesn't look good. That was a 2-3 pounder. That was a good one. Would have been the biggest of the day for sure. Oh, that's cool. There's 2 fish out of this pocket. It's like it's gotten better as the days went on.
Chasing the bag, I'm racing the clock. Look at him block, watching him flop. Used to see this in my sleep. When I ain't had shit but my thoughts in the car, I really was lost. Now I'm public with the soundscapes.